Meet Lucrezia Borgia, infamous as a poisoner and an adulteress, who allegedly had an incestuous relationship with her father and brother. Hey there, history lovers! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the scandalous and fascinating life of Lucrezia Borgia, the illegitimate daughter of Pope Alexander VI. Known as the Black Widow of the Italian Renaissance, Lucrezia's life was filled with intrigue, power, and drama. Buckle up, because this story has it all: love, betrayal, and a whole lot of scandal. Born in 1480, Lucrezia Borgia was the third child of Pope Alexander VI and his favourite mistress, Vanozza dei Catanei. The Borgias originally came from Spain and were seen by the Italian noble families as outsiders, which made them natural targets of suspicion and rumour. Growing up in Rome, Lucrezia was surrounded by luxury, power, and the complex politics of the Borgia family. As a child, Lucrezia received an exceptional education. She was fluent in multiple languages and skilled in music and dance. But behind the beauty and charm was a young girl caught in the ruthless ambitions of her family. Lucrezia could easily move in the highest circles of society and was so trusted for her political judgment that she was often left in charge of papal affairs while her father was away. This concerned the clergy, who did not believe a woman should be involved in the papacy, let alone the Pope's illegitimate daughter. Lucrezia's marriages were key political moves orchestrated by her father and brother, Cesare Borgia. Alexander forged and broke numerous betrothals for Lucrezia until her first marriage was settled. Alexander wanted to gain a powerful ally in northern Italy, so he chose Giovani Sforza, Lord of Pesaro and nephew of the Duke of Milan, as Lucrezia's first husband. The Sforza family of Milan was one of the most powerful families in Italy and had supported the election of Pope Alexander VI. She was married in 1493 to the 26-year-old Giovani Sforza. She was 13. In February 1497, during a stay in Rome, Giovanni fled in disguise to Pesaro because Alexander and Cesare plotted to kill him, but he was warned by Lucrezia. Alexander decided to annul his daughter's marriage to allow him to forge a more beneficial alliance. He claimed that Giovanni was impotent and that the marriage hadn't been consummated. It was a blatant lie. It was well known that Giovanni's first wife had died in childbirth. In retaliation, Giovanni accused Lucrezia of incest with both her father and brother. Enemies of her family whispered tales of her being pregnant, while her father pleaded her virginity. There were speculations that during the prolonged process of the annulment, Lucrezia consummated a relationship with someone. In March 1498, it was claimed that Lucrezia had given birth. A child was born in the Borgia before Lucrezia's marriage to Alfonso of Aragon. He was named Giovanni but is known to historians as the Infans Romanus. Alexander issued 2 papal bulls, one declaring the boy, named Giovanni, an illegitimate son of Cesare's, and the other that he was a child of the Pope himself. Neither prevented the rumours that the newborn was Lucrezia's, and perhaps the product of an incestuous relationship. In July 1498, Lucrezia married 17-year-old Alfonso, Duke of Bisceglie, and the illegitimate son of the King of Naples. Her marriage to Alfonso of Aragon was initially happier, but it too was fraught with danger. Alfonso and Lucrezia had a son named Rodrigo in 1499. However, their happiness was soon disrupted by family scheming. Cesare's marriage in May 1499 to Charlotte d'Albret, a cousin of the French king, led to a developing alliance with France. Pope Alexander realised he could gain much more from an improved relationship with France, diminishing the usefulness of the Naples. Alfonso, sensing danger, fled Rome but returned on Lucrezia's request, only to be attacked in July 1500. Alfonso and many others suspected Cesare was behind the attack. A month later, while still recuperating, Alfonso was strangled to death by a servant of Cesare's. Cesare was never officially accused, but the Borgias were feared. Lucrezia, now a widow at 20, saw her family's break with Naples completed, leaving her free to serve her family's interests once more. The death of her second husband solidified Lucrezia's reputation as the Black Widow. In December 1501, a third marriage was arranged for Lucrezia to Alfonso d'Este, heir to the dukedom of Ferrara. This was a match that Lucrezia herself was actively involved in, as it would steer her into a strategic position she could only dream of. A hard bargain was struck as Lucrezia's supposed tainted reputation resulting from the rumours of incest, poisoning, and the horrific death of her last husband, which had spread far and wide. A high dowry of 100,000 ducats was finally agreed. Lucrezia was also made to leave her son Rodrigo behind, to be raised by his relatives. She would never see him again as he died at the age of 12. In 1503, Pope Alexander died. With his death, Cesare's power diminished and Lucrezia was able to leave the deadly world of politics behind. Her third marriage was mostly happy, though Lucrezia is believed to have had another affair with her brother-in-law at some point. After suffering complications during childbirth in 1519, Lucrezia died at the age of 39. She was mourned greatly by the people of Ferrara, but she had ensured that the Borgia line would live on. Her son Ippolito would become a cardinal, and Ercole took on the role of duke after the death of his father. Thanks for joining us on this journey through her extraordinary life. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What part of Lucrezia's story fascinated you the most? We'd love to hear from you.